This look is done with cheap makeup. All of it is cheap makeup. I think the whole lot would have been about, let me quickly do a quick add up. Oh, I don't know. If you put every single item together, it would be like 25 to 30 pound, and this is all like things you can use again and again, so it's all good stuff. But yeah, I just want to prove that you can use cheap makeup and still achieve a really good look. It doesn't have to be expensive to be sassy. It's more like how you use the cheaper makeup to get the best look you can. So I hope you enjoyed the video. First off, for the primer, I have got a Makeup Academy primer, and this is £4. This is just clear. I think it's a matte primer. Unfortunately, you can't see because I've rubbed it off where I've used it so much. I don't know, but I find it always works well. So I'm going to put that on and use that for on top of my eyes and under my eyes as well. Then, I've not actually used this one yet, but we've got this new place near us called BN Home or something. It's like Home Bargains on steroids. It's huge. But this is W7, and I think this would normally be £5, but this cost me, I don't know if it, can't remember, it's £2.50 or £3, one of the two. It's supposed to be a budge proof foundation, so I will put some of that on now. It's one of those glass bottles. Must have like a really delicate backhand because it hurts. I really like to push it in with these brushes. Make sure it really gets into my skin and pores and lines. Okay, so that's the foundation. So then I'm going to go in with this concealer again. I've rubbed it off where it says on it what it is, so I have no idea what make it is. I'm wondering if it's too true. It's one of the cheap ones. I got it from Wilkies and it cost me £2, something silly. So I'm just going to pop that under my eyes. And then I will move on to concealer. This is just a concealer from Home Bargains. It's 99p or £1. Don't know which one. Same thing, unless you like your pennies. It's a tea tree one because I do come out in quite a few spots every now and then. And this is light medium. I also bought the medium to dark for the summertime. So I didn't really use that this year. Ha! So I'm just going to pop this over my spotticles. So whilst I'm dabbing it on, I'm then going to use this to buff it into the skin, so we haven't got like a definite circle or outline of where I'm putting this one, because they're always going to be slightly different colours. So it's just easier because you're still going to have some of the foundation colour on this, so it'll help it blend in a lot better. Because you don't want to have your concealer for your blemishes and spots and that lighter than what your foundation is. So don't go using the same one what you would under your eyes for your spots and that, because otherwise you're just going to end up with clear visible circles. The idea is to blend it in to match exactly like your foundation colour, and that way they will disappear. Then I have again from Home Bargains is a bronzer, and this is 99p or £1 again. It's the balls, and I don't like balls. They're too messy. But it was cheap and I needed some. And first off, I'm going to get a big brush and just slightly put some all over my face, but it's not going to be dramatic. It's only very slightly. And that's going to help set all the wet stuff. Foundation, concealer. Take away that little bit of shine. Then I'm going to just pop some on my cheeks. Define my cheekbones using circular motions. Sometimes with cheaper products you can pick up too much because you're trying to get as much out of it, because if they don't work that well you want to try and grab loads, so you're stuffing your brushes in whatever it is and you're dragging it on your face, and you can end up with a massive clump and it's really hard to buff out. So if you just do lightly and then circle it, and it will buff it out, blend it out nicely. Always start light and add more. You don't want to be having to wipe off and drag off any excess makeup. I'm going to move on to the eyes next, And to start, I'm going to use colours from both Makeup Academy, Poptastic and Glitterball palettes. These are about £4 each, but you get a lot of good colours in. The only problem is with the Glitterball one, I find that it falls out quite a lot, so you do have to really tap your brush. So I'm going straight in with the nice bronzy glitter one. I'm going to just pop that into my crease. Be really light-handed and it will spread a lot more evenly and prettily. And then with the yellowy gold, I'm going to place that all over my lids. Get the goldy colour and use that to bring up to half the eye. I'm going to use that fluffy brush again just to blend it. Again into the Glitterball palette, and I'm going to get the dark brown. I'm going to be putting that onto the outer corner of my eye and blending it inwards. Then again with the fluffy brush, blend the dark into all the other colours that you've already got on there so it's nice and smooth. Then back with the Poptastic palette, I'm going to go in with the bright pink. Wait for it, it will be okay. I'm just going to line that underneath my eye. Then on top of that pink, I'm going to go with the purple and sort of start blending from this end up to this end. Then I'm going to go back in with the Glitterball palette and I'm going to use the sparkly black. I'm just going to use that just to put in the very outer corners and blend it in. Then I have a Collection Extreme eyeliner, and it's just one of those felt tip ones. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a winged eyeliner. Then I am going to get a black nondescript eyeliner, which I'm not even sure where it came from. It must have been something that I got for Christmas one year. You know when you get the makeup sets, and it must have come in that because I got a black one and a brown one and they've just got little stickers on. So it wouldn't have been expensive. There's no brand on it, no makeup. So with this I'm just going to tight line my upper eye waterline and go around my lower lash waterline. My eyes are so sensitive, everything like this just makes them water straight away. Then I'm going to put on these lovely eyelashes. They are just from Home Bargains and they were £1. Unless they were the ones you can get like a pack of like 6 eyelashes from there, and they may have been in that, and I think that's only like £3. Something silly for eyelashes especially. They come with glue, but I don't know if the glue that I'm going to use is from it or not. I would always suggest using a better glue if you've got a better glue. So I'm just going to stick them on. Seriously. With cheap glue, I think it's best to leave it to get as tacky as possible, because otherwise it's just not going to stick on. You end up pulling it off. Then, whilst that's drying, I forgot to put my white on my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go in with this. I got it from the Born Pretty store, and it's just some random shimmery white eyeshadow with a cream eyeshadow inside. But I never used a cream eyeshadow because it's a bit, it's nice, can't even see it, a bit itty bitty. Like it doesn't smooth on nice, and I think probably have to mix it with some moisturiser or something to help it smooth on, make it more creamy. But they've got a nice shimmer on the top lid bit, so I'm just going to pop a bit of that in my inner corner and brow bone. I can't remember how much this was exactly, but I reckon it might have been in one of their flash sales that they have for like 99p. And then I'm just going to use this eyebrow pencil, and again this was from some sort of thing I got for Christmas where you get your little set, and I think this one was Marks and Spencer. Yeah, Marks and Spencer says on it. So I'm just gonna lightly draw in the hairs and then smooth it out just with a little bit of an angle brush. Then I can go on to put mascara on, and I just love using the Colossal Maybelline. These are about £7, so not breaking the bank, but they are really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a bit of the mascara to use as an eyeliner as well, because like I said with me, bottom eyeliner just doesn't seem to ever want to come out as strong as it should. So I'm just going to get a bit of the mascara on a little brush. I had that hot butter. So I'm going to finish doing my face, so the next bit will be the cheeks, and this is another W7, and this is Candy Blush in Orion. Orion. This is £5, but I got it from the BN store for, I don't know, it's either £1 or £2, something like that. But it's quite a nice peachy corally colour, and I haven't got a blush like that. Oh, that's why people do that. It's quite a nice corally peachy colour, so I haven't got one like that, and that's why I thought I'd grab it. So I'm just going to pop that and do the same motion that I did with my cheek contours. I don't know how strong this comes out. Whoa, quite strong. I didn't even think I would put much on my brush then. Nice colour though. Then it is just the lips to do. So I'm going to line them first with Maybelline Tiramisu Long Lasting 100 Kisses Maybelline lip liner in Tiramisu, and I'm just going to lip line the whole of my lips. And I'm going to take that and just colour in the whole of my lips as well with it. Then on top of that I'm going to use a Collection lipstick. It's Satin Bow. I think they're about £3-ish, just under. So I'm just going to pop that on. Just for laughs, on top of this, because we've got like the little purpley bit underneath my eye, I'm going to put on this CN Beauty lip gloss, and again this would have been like a couple of pounds, something like that, from Lidl, and I'm just going to pop them on top, and it smells like bananas. It's so good. Purple bananas, oh, my favourite. Finishing touch, I'm just going to use the Makeup Academy highlighter, and this is the gold one, and this is £3 or £4. Oh, why do I always forget? I'm just going to pop a bit just there, and it's just like a final, just for fun, final little touch, and that is it. £3, it's £3, £3. That is the final look. I hope you like it. I'll just zoom in for you. Oh yeah, nice smooth zoom there. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like if you like, share if you like, and comment if you like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.